Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about multiplying and dividing integers, so let's dive in. So basically, when two positive numbers are multiplied or divided, the result is positive. When two negative numbers are divided or multiplied, the result is also positive. And when one negative and one positive number are multiplied or divided, the result is negative. So let's start with these two here. We have -7 times -3. So what's the rule for that? Well, when the signs are the same, when either they're both positive or they're both negative, we get a positive result. So the result here will be positive. And in general, ignoring the signs, we know that 7 times 3 is 21. So the answer here would be positive 21. Okay, now what about 12 divided by 4? Both of these are positive numbers, and when we divide two positive numbers or multiply two positive numbers, the result is positive. And we know 12 divided by 4 in general is equal to 3, so this is just 3, or positive 3. Let's try some more examples. -4 times 9. Well, here's the thing. We're multiplying a negative by a positive, right? -4 times positive 9. And when we multiply a negative with a positive, the result is negative. In general, ignoring the signs here at this point, 4 times 9 is 36. Therefore, the final answer is -36. Then, moving on to B, 8 divided by -2. So for that one, we have a positive divided by a negative. So the results will be negative. And then we're going to have 4 because 8 divided by 2 in general is 4. Therefore, the answer is -4. All right, let's do one more example, or I suppose two more examples on this page with example 3. What do we do if we're multiplying or dividing three different numbers? Well, first I want to start by saying, well, in order to multiply or divide three numbers, first we have to multiply or divide the first two, then multiply or divide the result by the next number. So +1 times -3, or sorry, +1 times +3 rather, we would multiply that, and then we multiply whatever we get by -4. So +1 times +3 is going to be +3, right? 1 times 3 is just 3. And then 3 times -4, well, 3 times 4 in general is 12. And in this case, it's got to be -12 because we're multiplying a negative by a positive, or a positive by a negative, I suppose. But either way, we will end up with a negative result. Okay, now what about part B? Here it says to multiply 3 by -5, then to divide the result by -10. So I'm going to start by doing 3 times -5. So 3 times -5 is -15, because we know that when we multiply a positive like +3 by a negative like -5, we'll get a negative result. And 3 times 5 in general is 15, so the answer here would be -15. And then we divide that by -10. Now, when we divide that by -10, the thing is, we're going to end up with a positive result because now we're dividing a negative, which is -15, by another negative, which is -10. So 15 divided by 10 in general is 1.5, and we know that the results will be positive in this particular scenario, in this situation as well, because we have a negative divided by a negative, which gives us a positive result. All right, well, as always, feel free to leave any questions you might have about any of that in the comment section, and we'll see you for the next one.